Hey guys, this is Coëtting. Today I'd like to share with you an excerpt from Connor Kendall's The Black Magician's Handbook. Now, The Black Magician's Handbook will be available on September 27th at balg.co/handbook. You can go ahead and go to balg.co/handbook right now and get signed up for the pre-release of The Black Magician's Handbook by Connor Kendall. The excerpt that I'd like to share with you today comes right out of the first chapter of The Black Magician's Handbook. And the subsection is called The Black Magician. And I found this particular excerpt of the book to be profound in opening up the dialogue about what black magic is and who black magicians are. And so I'll go ahead and read directly from The Black Magician's Handbook. There are many so-called stereotypes of what a black magician is. Often he is viewed as some angry and creepy goth who hates and enacts his hatred through his baneful rites. He is viewed as a screaming Satanist burning all holy scriptures in rites of blasphemy. He is often seen as an introvert with no social skills, a loner, and often seen as a loser, although this couldn't be further from the truth. A black magician can be anyone: a teacher, nurse, soldier, entrepreneur, or a random average Joe. Every black magician is unique and lives a unique lifestyle. However, they are unconsciously a part of the same hidden temple, the dark sanctuary of living gods in the process of ascent and descent. They are emissaries of those who seek to take the world by the balls and weave a thread of fortune and fate for themselves. The black magician isn't a friend of the devil and isn't an adversary against Christ. They are both the savior and the adversary themselves. They determine their own lives. They thrust the finite self into the depths of the abyss and burn in the hellfire willingly to rise as a new being. Free of restraints, limitations, and boundaries wherein they find themselves on the path of eternal darkness, reborn in the womb of night. The black magician calls on legions of gods, goddesses, angels, demons, jinns, elementals, planetary beings, and a wide variety of heralds of the path of ascent. The black magician is not to be trifled with. He can be your best friend and helpful invisible hand in the lives of others. Wherein he sees the suffering of those around him and, unbeknownst to them, through his sorcerous rites, tips the scales in the balance of those he cares about. He destroys and annihilates those that come against him. His state of being can sometimes go beyond what some can fathom. They need not even be cursed, but those who merely come against them are burned in the process. The black magician is someone who walks the many paths of spirituality, magical systems, and paradigms. He doesn't seek rational initiation, nor does he find a home in a certain path. Rather, they are like Odin. They are dark wanderers who traverse the many worlds and paths. They take the back door into a variety of systems. Just like the wanderer, they may sacrifice an eye or hang themselves upon the world tree, meaning they make the sacrifices necessary to embark on the journey of power, wisdom, and knowledge. The black magician is the freest, most liberated, most limitless spiritual seeker and walker of any path of ascent in all of existence. Connor Kendall. And so, with this, and I'm sorry, that actually comes from the introduction rather than the first chapter. That's the last part of the introduction. And so with this, Connor blasts open the doors to his Black Magician's Handbook. And this is a handbook for all of the rites of black magic that you could possibly want to perform, to learn about, and to perfect. Now, as I read to myself this morning this excerpt from the Black Magician's Handbook, it evoked in me an understanding I've had for a long time as I've worked with black magicians from all over the world. But there are some of us that have the tattoos and that wear the pentagrams and that show ourselves openly to be black magicians. But there are many, many others who express your own magic in your own way, who bind your magic with your lifestyle in a way that's more suiting to you. And what this means to me, as I've looked more and more, the numbers of people rising up in black magic that are living the lives of normal people and sometimes of abnormal people. But regardless, the truth is we are everywhere. On every continent, in every country, in every city, there is a black magician. Many in hiding, many afraid to show themselves, definitely as openly as I do, because there are consequences for that. But nonetheless, we are united in darkness. We united as a family of darkness, as seeds of darkness injected into this world with the intention of ascent, of making ourselves and the world around us better, more perfect every moment. And as we do this, we understand perfection is unattainable because the bar always rises and we always chase it. Thank you, Connor, for writing this beautiful book. As I read it, I feel that I'm not just reading a textbook, I'm reading poetry. You've done a beautiful job of creating a beautiful book, and I thank you for that. And I invite everybody, go to bog.co/handbook and sign up for the Black Magician's Handbook now.